Now, best of luck.
Hi, I'm vjsmyth again, and we're here to show off Aliens, a comic book adventure. So there's two editions of this game. There's the USA one, which we're not playing because this game is super bugged on this version, and you think it'll be used for speedrun, but not for this category because it's actually too unstable. Instead, we are playing the vaguely more stable UK version, and we're going to be doing a category called Regicide Percentage, which is we are going big game hunting, and we're going to bag us an alien queen as an optional boss fight. Game is booting up now. Skip. Okay, so first bit of tech for this is we need to have the cursor on the left hand side of the play game option, and time starts as soon as you hit play game. So 3, 2, 1, go. So we're on a ship, crew of 4. We got woken up from stasis. We got woken up from stasis. It's too early in the morning to be talking. We got woken up from stasis for a distress beacon on a nearby planet. And of course it's going to be xenomorphs. So this is Laura. We're going to tell her she's a good person. She's going to get really angry at us. She thinks we're hitting on us. There is actually some dialogue you can do here where you do hit on her, and it's so bad, and she shuts you down every single time. And some of them get a little bit on the sexist side, but we're not going to see any of that in this run. But yeah, she's actually kind of justified being an asshole to you.
The peace and
quiet, the isolation, the alien isolation. I will never not make that joke. I don't care.
You've got something to say. Must be about as sexy as
I don't care if the stream gets cut off again. To go, no, I'm going to keep making a joke every time.
Stop, Laura.
So, one of the differences between the UK and the USA version is this puzzle is actually broken on the USA version. You start off the game with the green key card, otherwise you have to do this dialogue puzzle to get it off of Laura, but you started off in the other version because it's patched out for some reason. They patched out content, I don't know why. And this is one of the few examples of the actually using the wave music instead of the MIDI tracks. Both are on the game disc, but for some reason it uses the MIDI for the most part.
I could have.
It's one of the examples. I do love Laura's sad face. It's just so stupid. So, why is this called a comic book adventure? This is actually based on the Dark Horse comics, as distinct from the movies.
Eric, you seem to be getting curious.
So it's called a comic book adventure because it's actually a retelling of one of the stories from the comics called Aliens Labyrinth. It's actually really good. So you got the green key card, and we need to grab some more gear from the base to land the ship safely. So first off, we need to grab this USB keyboard because, of course, we do. And then we open the drawer here to grab blank CD because auto media is the way of the future. And we take the yellow key card, even though the green key card outranks it, but we need the yellow one for the computer here. So now we're going to Mom here, the main computer, and we need to get sensor data. There's a fun thing here. We can't skip audio. So if there's no audio playing, we can skip. If there is audio playing, we can't. So we're hoping to get the sensor data out before us. And raw CD, and then we get the coordinates onto disk, because for some reason the ship's computer doesn't talk to navigation. I don't know why, and this is, yeah, it's kind of counterintuitive. So yeah, we give
Thanks, Eric. You did a good job.
Williams here the landing coordinates, and I'm actually mashing the skip button here because these are all like mini cutscenes, like about 3 seconds long.
Landing is okay.
So I have to skip.
Now,
I have to skip each one individually. Okay, so we've landed, so we're now on actually we're not quite in act 2 just yet. There's 3 acts in the finale. So we grab the green key card because it's the only way out into the main hangar, and we need to grab some gear. So to grab our weapons, we need to go to the panel, use the panel, use the panel, use the panel, and that gives us the guns, but not quite. We're not done as yet. So we go in here and we use the panel, Use the panel. Use the panel. Now we have the have the gun. But click on it one more time to get it. There's a weird thing in the differences. The red side, or sorry, the USA version, you don't have to click on the gun one more time. It just gives it to you after you do that part, which is kind of weird.
Okay, let's go.
Things are going to
We're now going to sit up in our mix, which is kind of a weird thing because it actually puts you facing the wrong direction after you sit up, so you have to turn back around. Now we're going to see the first bit of combat. Because yes, this game is combat. It's an early 90s adventure game. So of course it has mini games. So we're kind of hoping for critical hits here. So I'm just moving the cursor up and down while firing, and we're hoping to kill this robot with some criticals like that. That was a critical hit there where we did a double hit back. It turns out there was a guy in it. Oh no. He can give us lore. I'm mashing exit because we don't care about the lore. We just want to kill a queen and get out of here.
He's dying.
She's just medic, by the way. That was her medical professional opinion. He's dying after being shot. She's the best.
Herrick, next time.
And the crew stop berating you here for no reason because, like, you've no other way to get past it other than kill him. It's an hour corridor. He's coming straight at you.
Okay.
You have to kill him. Yeah, these crew are kind of assholes. So I kind of got to don't feed them.
I did my duty.
There's actually a mechanic in this where they have a hunger meter, and you'll see if we bring up the inventory. But we actually don't feed them in the run because it's fast. But if you don't feed them and you explore too much, you actually start fainting from hunger. So we're in the base. This is Act 2. So we'll step over to Laura here and for her inventory, and we take the first piece of the X scanner.
These are the X scanner.
Which Williams loves talking about. It's like one of his main topics of conversation is finding pieces of the X scanner and what we can do with the X scanner.
Hey,
it's another piece of the X scanner.
If we could repair it,
It'd be pretty useful.
Finding hidden compartment.
I know, it's amazing. It's like it's an X scanner. And now we're going to meet the most annoying character in the game. But first I need to click on a single pixel here to turn off an alarm. Otherwise we can't proceed.
Out of the way, boys. Let
And
the
there's
lady
a
have
security
it
robot
all.
here, which we do not want to click on the talk option. We want to take him because he is super annoying. Unfortunately, we have to talk to him a little bit in a minute, but the barest minimum interaction we have with that guy, the best, because like he's a comedy sidekick, and no, he needs. If I could feed him to Xenomorph, I would. He is super annoying. Okay, so we now need to get a keycard, and we can get the keycard off of Colonel Crespi here.
Ew. I guess we can rule out death
By natural causes. So ship's medic, by the way. Ew, gross, a dead body. I've never seen one of those before in my life. You can't read his name tape, but I have it right here. It says commit tax fraud. That's
Crespi.
Okay.
Colonel Crespi? Isn't he the one that sent the SOS?
It's called Colonel Crespi, but he doesn't die in a fire. He's not crispy. That's weird. So because we've Laura selected, we can actually pick up the hand off the body. And she makes ghoulish jokes now. She went, ew, a body too. Ha, I hope you don't mind if we borrow your hand. Not the last time, actually, she grabs hands and half bodies in this. Anyways. Okay, so we need to... Oops, actually, I made a mistake already. See? I made the really bad life choice of trying to route another category in this, and because of that, I mess up a route here because I don't have to get the robot and deprogram it, but I have to do it here. So the robot actually has some spy on it that stops it talking, helping you, and you need to program it here in the terminal. And he is super annoying.
Shut up when you program to communicate with everybody like I
I wish you would shut up. You're so annoying.
From
Fromage.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, that was French, wasn't it? Every time. Right, okay. So now we can use the robot for his intended purpose as to open a door panel for us here. And that lets us get another piece of the X scanner. Yay! Williams is so happy. And because I feel like it, you can actually destroy mission critical items. by right-clicking on him here. And nothing of value was lost. Okay, so now we're going up to the lab hub, and I need to be careful here because I you need to have the security red pass out before you click in the door. Because you think you can walk up to the door, then use it. No, you have to have it before you go anywhere near it. And now we're going to get the final part of the X scanner. So Laura is the one who has it in her inventory.
Looks like a piece of an X scanner.
Williams is the one who builds it. So naturally, of course, the person who has it after it's built is O'Connor.
We better check out the whole place
Because
to see if there are any secret passages.
I don't know. So, of course, this is a comms room, so where else do you keep a stack of explosive mines? So this is an infinite stack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should be enough. And we have explosives to keep us going for a little bit, because we have the gun, but it's actually useless for most of the run. We only really use it for that one part. There's another combat encounter you can do with the gun, but actual xenomorphs, you don't want to use it. So the hidden panel here doesn't show up unless you have the X scanner equipped. And now we're going to go up against a combat encounter against xenomorphs. And there's tech here where we hope we get attacked by a facehugger. So hopefully this guy will attack me straight off the bat. He does, and we open our inventory. So now we slowly select the mines and exit back out, and the facehugger is gone. So what happens is it's actually glitched. It looks to be what I think is happening is there's an animation playing of the facehugger approaching. Then there's an animation of a facehugger attacking you, and that's a player animation. Opening your inventory resets player animations. So it doesn't get a chance to respawn the facehugger at the end of the combat encounter. So it just deletes it, which is super nice. So it also means is anytime a combat encounter has finishes on being attacked by a facehugger, just like might attack me now, you get that. So it automatically ends. So I need to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's keep taking as many until I do it. And we need the grenades for killing the alien queen. We can use the mines, but it's really not recommended because she has a lot of health and are super 9 to use in her arena. So we now need to get into the lab complex. So that was right the first time. Here, and I could show off cutscene, but I'm conscious of the time, so instead we are just going to go straight through to the lab complex. So this is the start of Act 3.
Granted.
And we have one of the most confusingly laid out rooms in the entire game. This lab complex is an absolute nightmare. It's just a circular room, but like moving around it, there's like 15 different hotspots. I have a walkthrough up in Game FAQs with like a diagram of how to get from one point to the other. That's how bad it is. We don't want to go in the room on the right. There's a survivor in there. We don't care about that. So we just want to go straight to the hidden lab. So this is Professor Church's hidden lab, and he's been working on a cool project. He is a synthetic alien, and thankfully we don't need to worry about getting the actual code for it. We can, if you know what it is, you can just type it straight in.
The code must be hidden somewhere.
So I need to concentrate this for a second because it can eat inputs. So M Y Y R.
Simple code system. The code must be hidden somewhere.
M Y Y R M I D O N. Enter. Okay, perfect. That gives us a synthetic alien. So we're actually going to do a save warp glitch because the game kind of has this weird thing where you save at the start of where the hub is, and the start of this act hub is right where I need to go. So we save here, And then we quit to main menu. And the quit button is right mouse button when you're not doing anything else. So press the right mouse button, quit this. Quit to main menu. Yes, right mouse button is quit in a point and click game. I will never not make fun of that.
I'm with you.
Okay, so this puts us right next to where we need to be, which is the underzone. And we head all the way down. We're just mashing space to skip the walking cutscenes. Oops, picked too much there. We grab the rope and then we come back up 2 levels. And we're going to use the alien synthetic that Professor Church built to open the hive. And I'm going to alt tab out and lower the game audio because it gets super loud. As we actually climb into it with the rope. 1 second now. I'll turn the volume back up in a second, but it's a really loud guitar thing. It's ow, my ears. Okay, and I'll put it back up. You're welcome. I suffer for that.
This.
The walls are made with a mixture of blood and...
So now we're in the alien hive, and then we find out, wait a minute, this base might be full of people who are feeding humans to xenomorphs. Yeah. There's a lot of lore stuff we're actually deliberately ignoring because this is regicide percentage, and that's going to come around and bite us in the ass at the very end of the game, and I'll cover that when we get to it. But in the meantime, we're in the hive. We have 2 options. Go left to Professor Church or right to the alien queen. This is regicide percentage. We're going bagging us an alien queen.
How are we going to get up there?
What the hell, guys?
So I have save states for this because the combat, there's a chance the alien queen can one-shot me. It's rare. I had it happen in another showcase run, and yeah, I'd rather not show off that delightful bit of buggy behavior, but we'll see how we get on. So another difference between Regicide and the USA version and this is the USA version has random encounters all throughout the alien hive. This version, they're bugged. They only appear if you go off route, which is weird. But again, this is what makes this version better for running Regicide. So there's the alien queen, and we're going to immediately not open with the grenades we just got, but the mines, because we want to clear the eggs. If you walk too close to the eggs, a facehugger will spawn, and the eggs can constantly spawn facehuggers. So you kill a facehugger and then walk past the same egg, it'll just pull the egg back out. It'll just spawn a new facehugger straight away. So, and the grenades are a bit slow to throw out, and they're range based, so we don't want to open up with them because it's the kind of rookie mistake where you go like, oh, I have the grenades for this fight, I'll open up with them. You will probably get yourself killed because the queen will kill you, and if you try to run away from her, the eggs will spawn facehuggers and the ring will be too big to kill. So I might say like, wow, she's almost dead. Her health bar is bugged. Mine, however, is not, but hers is. And I keep showing you missed. So we have to lure her up in a kind of very specific pattern to give us the most amount of time to chuck grenades at her. Damage is RNG for this, so she can die between 12 and 17 grenade hits, so strap in. We're here for a bit. And I'd rather not be standing in here with one grenade because she actually can move a little bit while you're coming out of the menu before you can act, so you actually lose time. But if I've this done right, I might actually get infinite grenades, so we'll see in a second. And occasionally Henderson can throw fast or slow. Whatever he decides to do is completely random. I'm going to get punched in the back of the head here, I think. Come on, pathfinding here is amazing, by the way. So yeah. And also, by the way, this is the 30th anniversary of this game. It came out in 1995. So we're taking the scenic route again. And we're going to keep just chucking grenades out. We're just keeping that same kind of loop pattern. Because there's other ways of doing it, but this is kind of the most consistent for killing her without taking too much damage. I don't mind taking a few hits off of her. There's a later combat encounter I get actually more scarier than this. I'll lure up to the last possible second because I want as much time as possible. So I might have to do another loop after this to kill her. You can be risky and try for extra ones here, but like it's not worth it. She's going to hit me in the back of the head again, aren't you? Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it. That's fine. What can happen is after she hits you, maybe about 10 seconds after, your health just dropped to 1 HP. And yeah, that's just panic inducing. So yeah, we're not doing too bad on time-wise. I'm playing it super safe for this. If I was going for a record, I'd be doing some extra ones. And that's the Queen killed. So now I get this amazing cutscene. And that's the reward. You think I'm joking? You might think, oh, like there's an item there. No, that's it. You get that 10-second death animation, and that's it. Now I need to concentrate here because I do not want to get lost in the maze. Oh god, please let me get lost in the maze. I did get lost in the maze. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. Yes. Okay. I want to go right. This time, yeah, I didn't mess up again. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, right, I know where I am. Thank God. One misclick in this maze and you can absolutely screw yourself. Straight, right, straight, left, right, and then we church in here. Perfect. Church has the best theme music, and he's such a trustworthy character. I mean, he has nothing to do with anything here. He's just sitting in a pool of people's blood, and this music, which I love, and you can talk to him here for some lore. He'll just lie his ass off and say, oh yeah, everybody else was to blame, I did nothing. And then he brings you into this area, and this is his observation booth.
You can see some fine specimens of aliens from here through this impervaglass, specially designed to resist their assaults. Anyway, you'll soon be able to
as you can see, there's 6 xenomorphs there.
In person.
But there's 2. And these are the only times you'll actually see xenomorphs in this run. Well, we saw 2 extra because somebody accidentally misclicked, could be anybody. I want to blame O'Connor. Yeah, that's it. I can kill these guys with grenades, but it's actually more consistent to kill these with the mines because they're right on top of you and they always come to the exact same spot. So, Church has now stolen our ships. We need to find another ship to get out of here. Luckily, there's a squad of clone marines have dropped at the far end of the base, and we need to get over to them. We're going to have an issue with that in a minute, but for the meantime, we need to get. There's a half-track vehicle in the hangar we saw. We need to get a handprint to get through it, and that's in the lab here. So I'm stopping back over to Laura for inventory management. So we grab the blue key card and then we come up. Now you can save and quit out to come back up top fast, but it is faster to just mash skip to come up. They're complaining they're hungry because I didn't feed them. It doesn't matter for the speed run because by the time it becomes an issue, we're out of here. I get another cutscene here. So, turns out Church was doing experiments to make human-alien hybrids, and yeah.
Shatters your confidence a bit, doesn't it, okay?
If you read the book, this is based on Aliens Labyrinth, which is really good. You get more information on this stuff, because this is kind of a retelling / sequel of Aliens Labyrinth. The characters are the same, like Professor Church is one character, Crispy, the guy whose handprint we got earlier on.
We absolutely have to find the results of their research.
Those are main characters.
They used people in the same way as you'd use.
So we're just going to grab a hand off the driver, and we're going to get all the way back to the main area. So come here, and grab that hand. And come back out. Game is mean here. It turns you around to face the wrong direction for some reason. I don't know why. And I'll show off one thing here. So if you turn right here, this says entrance zone A. It's not. This is entrance zone A. It's actually bugged in that graphic. Okay, so we're now heading back to where we were. I might get a cutscene here of aliens attacking the base, because there's a timer on this. Hungry, that's fine, I don't care, anything's in here, fine. And this one is weird, there's a pipe in the ground, but only Williams can pick it up. And that triggers another combat encounter. So I can use the grenades for this, but I'm actually going to use the mines because it's a little bit more consistent. So if we put a mine here, and 2 mines here, one of these should get them. Perfect. And that's why we wait till later on to get it, because otherwise you're trying to get them with the gun and it just takes too long. So I use the pipe to turn on the fuel, and we can refuel the vehicle. We are very close to end the game here. So, but we're not out of danger yet, so we refuel this. Now, because we've done absolutely none of the lore, the Marines are going to attack us on site. Fun fact, on the USA version of this, the counter is glitched and it'll never trigger, but it does on the EU version. So the reason I didn't want to lose too much health to the Queen is these guys are absolutely monsters. They have guns, and they can just get stuck in animation or just keep firing, and there's nothing you can do about it other than go, God damn it, my run's dead. I have a safety save after this if it does happen, but hopefully I can get this one and done. Okay, come on. So I quickly swap over to this, and we grab grenades, and we hope for the best. Oh, that's actually really good. Nope. Don't want to walk too far. You can kill him with the mines, but like it's more consistent to get him with the grenades. And that's time. So now we're going to escape the planet. There's a lot of lore cutscenes here. Like these are the engineers. They're coming to destroy the planet, as you do. And so as this plays out, I'll give my outro because I know we're kind of short for time here a little bit. So thanks everybody for having me on, and yeah, I've been vjsmyth, and this was Aliens Comic Book Adventure, and you can find me on Twitch TV, vjsmyth. I'm on speedrun.com, and if you have any information about these games, want to learn anything about them, just hit me up. So thanks. I'll throw back then to Presenta for the next run.